Guys, welcome to another video by Kamai. And well, this is a video that I'm gonna make. Hopefully this week we'll get running videos up, maybe, and I will get track build videos up, and just stuff doing out on the farm. I actually don't live on the farm. It's my sister's stepdad's farm, if that actually makes sense. So we're gonna do track designs tonight because the track that I have is like this. Just kind of follow my finger if you can. That's all it is. It's a circle. So I thought I'd be a little bit more creative, get some jokes and stuff in, because so I'm getting my new truck and stuff. So hopefully. Okay. So things that you're gonna need: maybe a pencil. I'm gonna use a mechanical pencil. You're also going to want maybe like a black Sharpie, small Sharpie with a small point at the end. Something to outline it with. You can even use a bigger Sharpie to outline where maybe the black tubes would go. Another thing is maybe if you are building the track, you might want a tape measure. Tape measure is always good to carry around with you. You can measure. Sometimes I like to use tape measures when I am doing stuff like this. When I know how big the track is, I can say, okay, maybe you pull out the tape measure and stuff, just to see how long lengths are. Or like maybe if you're gonna build like a wall or something, you think 3 feet, you just don't know if that's big enough. So you pull this out, and you can tell, like say if you want a 1.5 foot wall, well, you don't really know how tall 1.5 foot is. Say if you're thinking that 1.5 foot tall is only this tall, maybe in real life it's actually that tall. So that's 1.5 foot. Maybe just sometimes you just don't know. So tape measures are always good to use. You're also gonna need a blank sheet of paper. You can use bigger paper if you want. I'm just gonna use piece of printer paper, an old piece of printer paper that I have. So yeah. So why don't we get started here? I'm going to start off with using my mechanical pencil. First of all, you want to figure out where your driver stand is going to be. Now, this is my track is kind of in an area, this might be actually a couple part video, but my track is in an area of where I have a barbed wire fence all the way around me with an electric fence following that in the same place. So they used to keep cattle in there, so that kind of thing. So yeah, we've done a lot of work on that stuff. So yeah. So what you want to do is you want to figure out where you think your driver's stand is going to be. Now I think my driver's stand is going to be up here, because up here is it moves downhill as it moves diagonal. So we put our drain on this side. Okay, so maybe over here or something you just want to write drain. Okay, I know I have terrible handwriting. So maybe you think, a higher point for the driver's stand might be better. So, you might figure this is your track. Your drain pipe is right over here. Okay. Alright. I'm a terrible drawer too, trust me. So maybe you want to put the driver's stand over here, so. Okay, so we have a driver's stand on this side. We're probably going to put in a pit stop, so first thing that you're going to want to do is just slowly draw in your pit stop. So maybe this is going to come back out of the track over here. I'm going to enter it over here. It's going to come right up down in front of the driver's stand, and you're going to exit it. Okay. So now that's just that. Right here, this is still part of the track. We're going to have the track probably, we're going to say 5 feet wide. Okay, so you got 5 feet wide. I gotta check something real quick. I don't want to go over on my time. Okay. Alright, so we're going to say the track's about 5 feet wide, so that means the track's going to end about right here. Okay, so you're going to come back into the track bar right here. Okay. Now when you come off of come around this corner. Okay. Going to come all the way out and over. I like to do the little sketchy thing, you go back and forth. Okay. Now we're going to come all the way across, just like this. And now we're just going to keep the track 5 feet wide total. So then you're going to have a jump right here, right at the beginning here. I like to draw my jumps like this. You just draw kind of a upside down U. Draw a couple lines, kind of like a cave, if you're drawing a cave. Okay, so, and then in the center of it, you just write jump. Okay, I just did that backwards. Now just write jump. Okay, and I'm going to say our first jump is going to have a, let's say, I'm going to use my tape measure here just to see how long would be a good length. So our first jump is going to be a 3-foot gap. Okay, and then you're going to have a landing ramp. Okay, so there's your landing ramp. That's actually a really good drawing. Alright, so there's your jump, there's your landing ramp. Okay, so now right here, here's about the end of the track, here's where the drain is. So right here, we're going to come out just a little bit farther, and then we're going to turn it out. I'm going to turn it this way. We're going to have it come out like that. Now remember, this is still 5 feet wide. Okay, then we're going to have it come up a little bit, and then we're going to have it turn again. We're going to be a 90-degree angle turn here. It's going to come up, and this is how I like to make my tabletops look. You just come out a little bit, go back, come forward, and then you drop back down. Okay, and then right here in the center, you're just going to write tabletop. Okay, so right there you have your tabletop. So now, as you can see now, this is actually a really good drawing. So you have your drain right here, tabletop, you jump with a 3-foot gap and landing. You got 5 feet wide driver's stand and pits. So pits, yeah. Alright, so next that you're going to want to do, we're going to want to probably come off the tabletop. We're going to want to go straight for a while. Not too far though, because remember, we have to come back to the start sometime. And we're just going to come on a straightaway here. Okay. We're just going to put this line up here just so we know that's where we have to stop. Okay, we're going to come off this corner. We're going to have a drift section here. Okay, and then right away we're just going to turn back. Okay, now just like that. Now remember, this is going to look really small, but it's actually still going to be 5 feet wide. Okay, now we're going to come over this way, and on this section here, we're going to come straight along. And then we're going to have rollers. And this is how I like to do the rollers, or the whoop-de-doos as some people call them. So, it's kind of like a jump, but smaller. You just go like this, draw a line across, you just keep doing that. Okay. And then right here we're going to have a wall, so a wall, just draw like a rainbow kind of type thing, we'll just draw this back. And then right here, you can actually write inside here, wall, or a berm, some people do call it a berm.